Hello, my dear friends. Welcome to my astrology base. My name is Pradeep Kumar. Today, we are going to discuss about houses or bhavas of the horoscope. There are 12 houses of the horoscope, right? Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer, and fifth is Leo, and sixth is Virgo, and seventh is Libra, and eighth is Scorpio, and ninth is Sagittarius, and 10th is Aquarius, and 11th is Aquarius, and 12th is Pisces. Okay, so as a human being, from birth to till the day we die, we have to deal with everything like money, finance, wife, children, enemies, and everything. So there are 12 houses in the horoscope, and each and everything represents uh, like first house is for your personality and physical appearance, and the second is money. Second house is for wealth, and third house is communication, and fourth house is your home, your and fifth house is children, and sixth house is diseases, enemies, and your debt and money, and seventh house is for marriage and relationships and partnerships and business, and eighth house is for lifespan, and ninth house is for your religious activities and dharma, uh, and 10th house is for profession, and 11th house is for gains, and 12th house is for moksha. Okay, so here there are 12 houses. So when it comes to the dharma houses, so what are the dharma houses? Here, one, fifth, ninth are the dharma houses. Whereas ardha means money. So what are the houses that deal with ardha means two and six and tenth? And kama means desire. It can be if you want to buy a house, or if you want to earn money, all these things will comes under kama houses. Those kama houses are 3 and 7 and 11. So in this seventh house deals with the marriage and partnerships and everything, and moksha houses are 4 and 8 and 12th. Okay, so here another way to classify 12 houses is based on more quality and general attributes of the houses. Okay, so previously we discussed about dharma, artha, kama, moksha houses, but apart from that there are other houses as well. So one is kendra houses means the houses which are called which also known as Vishnu houses. They are 1 and 4 and 7 and 10. Okay, so what is the importance of these Kendra houses or Vishnu houses? Means they are very active and achievement oriented houses, and whatever the planets, whichever the planet is placed in these 1, 4, and 7, 10, they help us in achieve our worldly desires. Okay, so right? In Vedic astrology, I mean, in the mythology and Puranas, they said that Vishnu is the preserver, okay, operator. So as long as you live on the earth, so you have to deal with 1, 4, and 7 and 10th houses. Now coming to the Trikona houses. What are those Trikona houses? First and fifth and ninth. So what is the one common house we can see in the Kendra and Trikona means that is first house. So first house is comes under Kendra house and as well as Trikona house. Okay. So these one and fifth and ninth houses, planets in these houses help our spiritual growth. Okay, so these planets will help in our spiritual growth. So that's why ninth house is the house of religion. Okay, and first house, why it is deals with and moreover these houses deals with auspiciousness and fortunate, and fortunate means it can be Purva Punya. Fifth house means Purva Punya, and ninth house is present Punya. Okay, so planets in these houses help for our spiritual growth. Okay, apart from that, Upachaya houses are houses of the growth. So, what are those houses of growth? Why they are called houses of the growth. Because see, if you see here, third and sixth, third house is for communication, and sixth house is for how you deal with daily life. Okay, daily, your regular activity and your work and everything deals with sixth house. So if you want to activate the sixth house, you have to work regularly. You should do hard work, and you have to win over the enemies. Especially, you have to strengthen your sixth lord. Okay, so planets placed in here give initial obstacles, but over time give growth and positive results. So which are the planet placed here that gives initially obstacles, but over time they give growth and positive results. Whereas trick houses are also known as sixth and eighth and 12th houses. These all are difficult houses and sensitive houses that they represent challenges and diseases and losses. Okay, so because sixth house deals with disease, and eighth house your lifespan, and 12th 11th house is for gains, and 12th house is for losses. Okay, now coming to the first house. The first house is also called as Lagnava or Tanu. Tanu means what in the Sanskrit? Your body. Okay, that's why it is called Tanuba. Okay, I had already told you previously, first house comes under Kendra and Trikona. Okay, first house comes under Kendra and Trikona houses. Okay, so it is called as engine of the life. Why it is called engine of the life? See, for example, your first lord. Suppose you born under Aries ascendant. Aries means what? Aries. So that is your first house. So for who is the ruler of Aries? Mars. Mars is the ruler of the first house. So here, what will happen whenever, say, for example, your first lord is placed in the seventh house. That means your whole life will revolve around your wife. Okay, your whole life will revolve around your wife. That's why it is called engine of the life. Okay, so if first lord placed in the fifth house, then what will happen? Your whole life revolve around your children and your career and your career improvement and all. And first house is also known as self house and personality house, and it represents your body, and it represents your complexion and health and physical structure and your constitution and your character and conduct. Okay. See, for example, if your first lord is placed in the sixth house, you have to deal with the lot of enemies. That is your prarabdha karma. That means you might have done something bad to them in your past life. That's why now you have to deal with them. So like that. See, if your first lord is in seventh house, then you have to deal with your wife. Okay, and so like that. And mental makeup and general outlook and longevity and freedom from diseases. All these things will be represented by first house, and name and fame and self-respect and honor, everything. So general prosperity and pattern of life and happiness and capabilities and achievements, everything will be represented by the first house. Okay, especially what are the parts that comes under the first house means your head and brain and skull. Okay, now each and every house has its karaka or significator. So here, who is the karaka for first house means mainly sun. Why mainly sun and moon? Because Aries, if you take Aries, so um, who is who? Which planet will be exalted in the first house means? Aries means sun. Okay, so that's why sun is the significator of the first house. Okay, sun is the significator of the first house. See, for example, if you born in Taurus ascendant, then Venus will be the your first lord. If you born in Gemini ascendant, then Mercury will be your first house lord. If you born in Cancer ascendant, then moon will be your first lord. Okay, if you born in Leo ascendant, then sun will be your first lord. So this is how you have to remember that the thing is the karaka is responsible for the first house means then it comes to the sun.